What's up, everybody? Welcome back for some more Hollow Knight. So, last time we left off, we were fighting against, Zote the Big Tittied over and over again. So I think we'll give that some tries for a little while. And then if that fails, we'll go and do something else for a little while. I don't know. We got a lot of hard challenges ahead. I'm not sure which one of them I really should be prioritizing, to be completely honest. There's no harm in kind of just, doing whatever, I think. Let's go for it. Zote, Mira, if you don't mind, could you throw up a prediction? Why don't we say, do we get this phase of Zote by 320? I think 7 attempts is honestly maybe a little ambitious. What build were we in, by the way? We had gone spell build for a minute. Are we still in spell build? No, we went back to melee build. We went spell build for something, and it was good. Smoking Zotin. Diligent, overwhelming, gorgeous, passionate, terrifying, beautiful, powerful, Grey Prince Zote. An actual buffoon? Alright, I gotta remember the fight a little bit. Because there's like 10 phases of this, which feels really unnecessary, man. Kind of feels like do people do this? The more I think about it, the more I'm like, do people fucking do this? Pogoing's huge. Brady, are you here? Did you do this fight? Eep! Oh, I dodged the explosions, but not the blasts. Kill me? He's actually going all right. Oh! Couldn't have gotten away with that heal. Oh! God, this game feels so good to play, man. Much fun as I was just having played Mugenics, being back in an action game is nice. Oh, that sucks. They took you at your word. 10,000 phases like Graggle. Genuinely, Sister of the Sea. By the way, only on belief. I'm very surprised in the bet, everybody. But the explosions were a background thing, as I never got hit by them. Okay, Beefy. Sure. Sure. This is no problem, though. We just gotta lock in. Yeah, I love turn-based games. I play lots of turn-based games. They are fun, but at the end of the day, I'm always gonna prefer an action game. Just like I love 2D games. I play a lot of 2D games. They're a ton of fun, but at the end of the day, I'm almost always gonna prefer a 3D game. I don't know why. It's just like kind of an inherent thing. Like, looking at a game, my bias makes me prefer one of those. It doesn't mean I always like that game better. It means, I guess, that, like, stylistically, I'm more inclined to be attracted to it. Maybe that's a better way to phrase it. You know what I mean? A game just being third person doesn't make me like it better, but I'm definitely more attracted to it. Oh! That was a terrible attempt? That was a terrible attempt? Alright. 3D third-person game, for sure. Hey. Even isometric, I like less. Like, it's still cool if it's a 3D game, but... That said, I play a shitload of isometric and 2D games. I'm more attracted to third-person before 2D, even though I could garner similar amounts of enjoyment. Yeah, exactly. Survivalcraft is a great example. You prefer first-person 3D. Interesting. So like Skyrim, first-person shooters, that kind of thing. Fallout. Fallout. You tit. You great English tit. You booby. I got cat hair in my nose. Ooh. I was thinking more like Minecraft, but sure. Okay, yeah, Minecraft. Heard of it. Oh my god, the cat hair in my nose is unreal. I can't deal with it. I'm dying here. Hold on. Sorry. Okay. Oatmeal is always with me, chat, even when he's left and gone into my roommate's room. All right, huge. Heal. Shit! I'm bad. The Moon Lord of Cthulhu. Heckin' Minecraft. We are gonna have to do the inevitable community Minecraft server eventually. Ooh, I wish we could hit these lanterns like in Castlevania. I'm really excited for the next 2D Castlevania, actually. That trailer looked super awesome, and I've loved the Castlevania games that I've played over the last, like, year or so. That was really exciting to me. Plus, we gotta play Dead Cells around here. It's made by the Dead Cells team. That is another game that would be a lot of fun. Man. Ooh, we hit him in the air there. That was kind of sick. Not enough first-person 1D games out there. First-person 2D, I know we're memeing, but, like, they kind of do that, man. Like, Doom is, like, first-person 2D, kind of. As are, like, you know, like, old-school kind of, like, dungeon crawler style things, if you know what I'm talking about. Oh, no! My finger slipped. Barony? Yeah, exactly. That kind of thing. I've always wanted to play that. I know the game. I've, like, looked at its Steam page a bunch. I think y'all have had me watch the trailer, even. Just early 3D? It is, but there's definitely a difference in vibe and aesthetic. Hit. The OG Elder Scrolls are first-person 2D as well? Nice. It's like how, like, StarCraft has, like, 2D graphics, even though it, like, looks kind of 3D. Factorio's like that as well. There's a line that gets crossed. Those two guys games like Slay the Princess. So, like, first-person 2D. Oh, yeah, that's kind of like that, too. The SNES had a special chip for 3D, really? Factorio's so close to isometric, but not quite. Yeah, it legitimately, like, it reminds me of the way that, like, you know, like, old StarCraft looks and stuff. It's that, like, 2D, 2.5D almost kind of vibe, but it, like, yeah. Our first attempt was our best, which is a classic. Hit. I think Star Fox? Yeah. Star Fox, like F-Zero, that kind of stuff. Was there an F-Zero on SNES? Maybe. Ooh, just by the tip. Arrow? Good. Sometimes when he's right against the edge there, you can stop, like, the backsplash from appearing. That was sick. That was I was, like, attacking both up and down there. That was honestly slick as fuck, chat. That was slick as a bodybuilder's tit. Did I have my son? Yes, Nemo. Sorry, just not at this exact moment. I'm dealing with Zote, the shitty. I've got more than enough juice. I should use some spells sometimes. Huge. Ah, almost got away with that, but then greed won in the end. In a bad way. Let's go. We did it. Huge. It was literally only a believer, and I feel like I would have doubted me if I were betting on that one, chat, but we did it. We did it. Pay the believers. And I'm going to release Modi. We did it. That's phase, like, 3 or something. I would a total of 0. Yeah, Beefy, thank you for the belief. On him. He gave me oatmeal for Modi. He gave me oatmeal for Modi. A way worse trade. A horrible, horrible trade. I know what you want. Cookie? Alright, hit me, Beefy. Super FX chip was nicknamed the Super Mario FX chip. Said Mario was an acronym for mathematical, Argonaut rotation, and input-output. That's crazy if true. That's actually crazy if true. Or right and down. You're saying don't continue fighting Zote. Okay. We can come back and fight more Zote later. My roommates are done shaboinking. Nice. Did they both come, Inky? Did you ask? Which one finished first? Did they get fully naked or did the socks stay on? Look how many charms you got, man. When I was watching Wash play for a second, he had one over here that I don't have. It looked like a thorny plant or something. But okay, Beefy said to explore right and down. That could mean right here. That could also mean, like, at the edge of the map. It's like, yeah, don't do another prediction. Or right and down. The hell does Beefy mean by that? Kingdom's Edge, the Hive. We've encountered a lot of the stuff here, man. I do mean edge of the map. Okay. All right. Sure. Just ask, they won't tell me. Well, thank you for asking. Writing down. Where do you want me to go, Beefy? We did. I feel like we saw the extent of that zone. There's that a little bit. Go up in that room, maybe? Right there in the center, above the stag there in King Station. Try to go way back down there. I have zero social anxiety when it comes to ask my roommates random shit. That's fair. That's fair. It's also fair of them to not want to offer up the information. I'm going to be real. Despite the fact that I asked. Looks like we could go up in Crystal Peak. There's some places we haven't explored. I don't think that's where Beefy's telling us to go. Hey, what's up, Jam? Welcome in, buddy. I do not think that's where Beefy's telling us to go, but it's something to think about. The cast-off shell over there? And one of the things we're still looking for that as a preamble, I do not want to know how to find. Let's go to Crystal Peak, man. I do not want to get any actual direct information. Please do not tell me. But my number one thing I want to find is these pantheons. Whatever the fuck the pantheons are. I want no information, but I am very curious. What are we doing? I don't know. We're exploring a little bit. Beefy said explore down and right, so I decided to go up and right instead, because fuck you. And by you in this, I of course mean Beefy. Not you, Gem. I hope you're doing well, buddy. I feel like double jump's going to make a lot of this just easier to deal with. Nightlife, what's going on? You're still missing a lot of charms you could find. All right. I wasn't paying attention, Crunch. God damn it. The worst thing you could say. It hurts the most, Gem. I hope you know that. All right, I guess there are a good number of charms here. We have like 10 left to find, roughly. Such a pretty area, man. The hell's that? I guess I just needed double jump and I never came up here with it. King's Idol. Okay. Just some stuff, your average juice viewer. Alright, where have we not been? Of course, I don't have the charm on because I foolishly thought I got good at this. Yeah. We probably just don't need to go this way, right? Out? It's called Perseverance, chat. You should try it sometime. Okay, so now this is like, yep, we're at the very top left there. The love-hate relationship with this place. I love it when I accidentally hurt people's feelings. Do you also like, perhaps, like, going into the woods and killing small baby animals that are defenseless that you find? Or anything else incredibly worrying, Gem? You enjoy opening up dead things? Look at this guy with his laser hands. We got Tony Stark over here. Eep. That was cheating. Straight over is what we want here. Hey. Ouch. Yes, Crunch. Gem. Not very goated of you. You should be able to shoot his buddy. Kind of felt like it could be something for a second, but alas, I was but a fool. What are you going to do about it? Literally nothing. Honestly, I thought that pink crystal at my feeties was just a background element for a second. Obviously, it was not, and I paid the price. I think if they shoot the flies, it should make a disco ball effect. That would also be cool. I would accept that as well. I think the fact of the matter is there should be some interaction. Clearly, we can agree on that. I'm up somewhere now that I don't think we ever went. It's probably fucking nothing, but hey, it's map completion, right? Hit lots of walls and shit as well, because this game... Frankly, I think one of the only things about this game I don't necessarily love is how much it puts actual game-important shit behind, like, invisible walls. A little bit of that's okay, but it's a little too much. I'm gonna keep you on in the background while I do the worst chore known to man. Okay, sounds good, but you gotta tell us what the worst chore known to man is so we can judge you for it. Chores are a very personal thing. Laundry? Okay, yeah, laundry's fine. Laundry's fine, you're being dramatic. This is new. Hollow Nest's crown. Think of two worst chores. Hit me with them, Beefy? For me, I would much rather do like laundry or the dishes over like yard work or something, or, you know, cleaning the gutters, or what's another shitty ass chore? Honestly, just like cleaning the bathroom. Yeah, bathroom. Doing the toilet, unclogging the drains. Yeah, unclogging the drains sucks. Hail ore, yo, huge. That would have been super helpful long ago. These days, it's kind of whatever. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yump. Hey, that did take me there, so that's good for the map completion. You'd rather do yard work than laundry? That's crazy stuff. Alright, let's find a bench and chart what we just learned. Unclogging a drain is a chore for you, then you ain't using a strong enough chemical? We, in my apartment, we're, like, not allowed to put chemicals down our drain like that. The kind of shit where if we do that and then they send a plumber for something else and they, like, discover we did that, they can, like, fine us. I think we've still done it once or twice, but yeah, you're really not supposed to. Okay, where's a bench, by the way? Maybe right in here? Hello. We never got the thingies here? I gotta get the fucking thingies? Alright, man. I also kind of want to try to find where this delicate flower is. I didn't learn about this at all from my own stream. I just learned about it because I was talking to another Hollow Knight streamer, and they asked if I'd done the delicate flower quest. And I was like, no. They were like, okay, well, you'll know it when you find it. It's this really hard thing. And once again, I don't want any tips for how to find it. It's just on my mind of something I should be looking out for. What in the Nelly is the delicate flower? Well, we'll find out together. Got him. That was actually pretty clean, man. You don't want to know? Figured Crunch's least favorite chore would be showering. Yeah, you read that right. Stinky. I actually know. I'm pretty clean. I'm on the clean side of guys. Because I don't do very much. You know? Like the vase quest and baby steps. I don't know what, I haven't played baby steps. And I didn't watch it because I was planning on streaming it. But I just never did. Oh, where am I, by the way? Like, this is not... I feel like I have not ended up where I want to be. I just want to find a bench so I can chart my shit. Pretty sure you could extrapolate? Yeah. The delicate flower... Wash was the one who was telling me about it. It did sound like it was that kind of thing. That was really tough. It sounded like you had to get this flower somewhere. I'm guessing, you know, it's easy to break or whatever. You gotta do it hitless. Like finding an excuse to call you stinky to crack you up? Yeah. Well, I am at times. At times, aren't we all stinky? Stink is not a permanent thing, but a temporary state. Where the fuck am I going? All right, we need to find the bench and equip the charm that lets us see stuff. This is all one big room, so I feel like we're like a level below where I want to be. Says you, stinky. The nose of a cat, we're all stinky. Cats like stinky smells. Cats will legitimately, like, go to, like, a pile of dirty, like, you know, underwear and, like, sniff it and look back to you with, like, the stankiest stank face you've ever seen in your life. And then they'll go and, like, curl up in it and fall asleep. They love stank. Why don't you have the compass on? Just, you know, because I'm bad? I didn't think it through? No, do I need to go down more? I need to go down more. Aga with the gifted sub to Crunchy Stinky Sausage. Oh, no. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate the gifted sub. And I appreciate the suggestion for another thing to call my cock. Alright, here we go. You're just invincible, huh? That's horse hockey. There's the Benjamin. Alright, compass me, and our map got updated. So, where can we lose one? Lose grub song? Give me compass. Look at that. Ooh, hey, what's going on with the right with the crown, huh? And a couple other things that it sort of looks like we didn't actually explore. That's good data, though. There's a way to go right to the right here. Is it effective to say that Crunch is stinky? I guess in ways. I did get kind of defensive, huh? Evil said that I was stinky, and I was like, nuh-uh, bro. I shower. And I don't get a lot of exercise, so therefore I don't sweat a lot. Oh, hey. Hey, who? What? Who? Is the fucking boss up here? The helly? What the tit? I'm dead. Eee. Okay. Good to know. I feel like IRL, my world map absolutely goes smaller, but hey, when sitting on a bench, yeah. Not only is he stinky, but also weak. I am weak. That's for sure. You know what I mean? As a man that doesn't exercise, I'm still on average, you know, stronger than perhaps a woman that doesn't exercise, but women that exercise could easily beat the fucking shit out of me. The biological advantage drops off quickly with any experience, I think. I think he's one of my two problems with weed. Oh yeah, I guess at times I must smell like weed. I'm so used to the stink of it that I don't even think about it. But you're right, weed has a smell indeed. Ow. No! Fries, I thought you said extra fries. That would be preferable? Well, what would be preferable? Weed stink? To like bad, like you just, you're unclean and you stink? Speaking of weed. I died again? Miri, you want to throw up a prediction? Do we get this guy by 3, I don't know, whatever you think. I feel like 2 or 3 attempts maybe. He seems like kind of a baby bambino boy. But I'm still getting defensive because Evil told me that I stink. And I didn't shower today, to be fair. Laxasia could beat the shit out of me? That's true. Laxasia could beat the shit. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, like a strong lady beating me up is preferable. Yeah, yeah. Like Tilda Swinton at the end of Constantine? Like how many? I don't know, Meeber. What do you think? But we could all agree Tilda Swinton at the end of Constantine? Oh, mio. He was given back to me in exchange. Put on Defender's crest, that it's lore accurate. This is the worst thing you can do as a streamer, is to try and defend yourself like this. You have to lean into it. The second Evil said, you're stinky, I should have been like, you're right, man. My pits are legendary. People think onions make you cry? You don't even know, bro. My pits have more layers than Shrek's Grundle. You know, and so on. We all knew Tilda was going to get mentioned here. I mean, Tilda's in the back of my mind anytime I'm playing Hollow Knight now because I got to fight her still. And that fight's scary as fuck. All goes according to plan. $3K of belief. Holy. That might inspire some doubters for sure. Maybe we could conjure Hex from Lurkdom if we talk about Yuri a little bit. Girls kissing. Girls kissing. Doubters, get in. If you want to make some money. We need at least a real bet here. By 325. Holy shit, Mira doesn't have faith in me. That would have lulled and kicked W like I did, and you'd have a short, and we'd be talking about unkid. Yeah. True. All right, let's do it. Getting on your bets, everybody. What's the Defender's crest, by the way? I don't need that. That sounds like that helps me not die, and frankly, that's... The fact that you think I need that shows that you don't know me. Oh! Oh! That the hitbox on that is literally wider than a banana tree leaf. Oh my god. Deegan, welcome in, buddy. Welcome in, buddy. I appreciate you. What the hell's the Defender's crest? Do I have it? Defender's crest. Defender's crest. The Dream Wielder, the Nailmaster's Glory. Oh yeah, we never use our, charged nail moves. We definitely should be doing that sometimes. Like, everybody's been like, man, you should do that. Which tells me that if I did spend the time to learn it, eventually I'd be like, Past Crunch was an idiot. It was so good. Because you can charge it while you're moving and stuff. Like that. That was weird. Try to get him to shoot into the air, yeah. Oatmeal! Oatmeal's directly in front of the monitor. Hold on. Oatmeal, are you doing this again because you think it's going to get my attention? Hold on. It is, but I'm gonna remove you from this. Don't you go in the courts. A screaming baby. A petulant child. A petulant child. Oh. Long workday, but I made it. Hey, well, I'm glad the workday is over for you. Hopefully tomorrow will be better, Deegan. The only good thing about having to go to work is that you get that good feeling of leaving work. Oat is the forbidden spaghetti. Get fucked. Pay the believers. Pay the believers. By 25. Insane. Ooh, a mask shard. That's a fresh one. Fresh off the cashew tree. That's a nut plucked right from the clenched buttocks of the cashew fruit. Not even an issue. Not even an issue. It was a typo. Okay, so that's handled. I am curious, though, about it. We have a couple other things to peek at here, still in this zone. So let's try to leave this zone with no unanswered questions. You know what I'm saying? Try to leave this zone with no unanswered questions. Going up. Super easy, barely an inconvenience. I could see it maybe being hard for somebody, just, you know, that somebody's not me. Basically. This is the area, yeah, we did this before, but there's nothing you can do. They don't let you climb it up this way, so that does tell me that there's gonna be another way to get there, probably, and we have to, like, get back this way? We're gonna, like, fall down here? I thought that's what I was doing when I fell down that other spot, but it looks like that's over to the right here. Oatmeal's meowing to get out. Oh my goodness, this cat. This cat's gonna be the enemy, chat. Gizmo, by the way, is being perfect. Gizmo is being a literal cherubic angel in the bed next to me, just sitting there and sleeping and providing calmness and peace to an otherwise chaotic existence. Meanwhile, oatmeal's only prerogative is to exacerbate the very aforementioned symptoms. Oh! He just doesn't give a fuck, basically. Gizmo has never been not perfect. It's true. Even when she sliced my face open and almost ended my life. That was divine judgment. That was the providence of the gods, chat. These guys drop big money, by the way. Or maybe it's not that good. It just feels like the nuggets coming out of them are, you know, XL. They're jumbo nugs. Yin and yang, peace and chaos. Oh, geez, I was thinking about Gizmo when I fell. Before. Okay, so yeah, we explored this a bunch. We should heal, by the way. Brainy would be disappointed in us. I'm letting them down. In fact, less than Bog at the beginning of the boss, yeah. For anyone who's fought fucking Rolana or whichever one, the DLC Elden Ring boss, though, that we're talking about, that my cat attacked me after I beat. Really hard fight. Very worth the excitement, honestly. Bad, yeah, it's really hard. Reducing the adrenaline-induced chaos. Eep. Climb up here again. The fast melee attack charm is so good, dude. Yeah, that heavy at least just the single charged attacks gotta be pretty good, man. Charge that fucker up while you're moving. Don't shoot me. I don't know why I thought that reasoning with it would work. What's the OBS thing? Mira? Alright, dig me up here. Now, where am I? Here, keep going. Check for secrets. The ground will tremble if the ground is breakable. Name colors in Twitch chat. Oh, okay, yeah, I don't know why it's like that. Head out, gotta get myself some well-needed peanut. Oh, nutrients. Hell yeah, take it easy, Jeb. We'll catch you later. Whoops. Whoops. Huge. Alright, now we're up. What's over this side? Interesting. The map kind of set it up like maybe I could go down that way. Damn. Name in chat is always random color, but on the stream screen it's always blue. But a choice be purple or green. Interesting. You're green to me right now. You can choose on Twitch. There's a little thing that says like chat identity. If you're on PC, it'll show up. You click the little like badge next to your name. And you can choose a color to always show up as if you'd like. What's the deal with these, by the way? We just got the one item, but there's no like other lore here. Don't hate the destination. Love the journey. What's up, Cooper, by the way? Welcome in. Like, I always show up as this, like, kind of, like, yellow color. Appreciate the help? Yeah, no worries at all. What's that? Oh, no, it's nothing. Okay, and now we're back here. So, there's some stuff we don't understand here, and I don't know what to do about it. Like, that way up over there, what do we do about that? Maybe, oh, you know what we could do? We could C-dash off the Hallow Nest crown. We get the C-dash here. Yo, what up, Drew? Welcome in, buddy. Hey, what's up over on YouTube? They have a new update in Terraria. You should play it next. We actually are planning on dipping into the new update in Terraria a little bit. Probably won't be for a month or so at least, but it is something we're going to be playing soon around here. How goes the knighting? It's going well. We just started recently, and I'm basically climbing up this same area several times, but we're learning a little bit, so... It's all good. I'm testing some theories. We're seeing some things and some stuff. How are you doing, Drew? Hope you're having a good one, man. Happy Monday to you. I had today off from work, so I'm in particularly high spirits, man. It's always nice to be chilling and playing video games when you should be doing your day job. Or now it's already after that time, but still. Just got home and I'm chilling. Supposed to play Baldur's Gate with the mods. It's chaos. Hell yeah. Baldur's Gate's a great time, man. I do think, me personally, it is really fun playing multiplayer Baldur's Gate, but it's very, like, cumbersome. You know, as much as it does technically work, I think it's pretty difficult. Like, I did it with, like, actually 4 people at one point. And it was fun. Once again, it was fun, but it's like, yeah, it's cumbersome. All right, we got back up here quick, actually. We're crystalling, yeah. Jesse! Okay. C-dash me. Okay, the game was just like, no. It took me down this one, though. So, hey, it answers what that is. It answers what that is, at least. Huh. We're a 4-person party, so it's a lot to go very little in the game. Yep, yeah, that's what it was like for us, too. And it is fun, but yeah, it's like it's gonna take a long time to get through stuff. And regular D&D is like that, too. Regular D&D is a long con type of game. It takes quite a while to get through, you know, any kind of event. Each combat can take hours if you have a bunch of parties. If you have a bunch of players and enemies. This is huge. I love a deep hole, chat. Okay, this is good. Always wanted to get into D&D, but never found the right group. Yeah, I really do. I was saying this in another chat the other night. I think D&D, it's so much about the group. You know, because a lot of the fun just comes from, like, the way you riff off of, like, your, you know, your buddies, basically. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I'm saying, like, in Minecraft, if you dig straight down, nobody likes a deep hole in Minecraft. D-dash-B blindly for fun. It didn't pan. It didn't Pan's Labyrinth. That didn't work either. Okay. Ah! Your group said, love to have started a campaign when the schedules were impossibly misaligned. The schedule is the ultimate boss of Dungeons and Dragons. It's probably the most unifying thing you'll find across the entirety of the hobby. Is that the single most difficult thing about playing Dungeons and Dragons is just scheduling time with a group. I have gotten into a really lucky situation where my group and there's 7 of us, and at one point in our group, we kind of just realized that Wednesdays were generally open, and we were like, do you guys want to just do every Wednesday? And it worked for everybody at that time, and since then, we've all kind of just, like, in our lives, it's very easy to be like, yeah, no, Wednesday nights I play D&D. And all of us just carved that out. All of us just carved that out, and that's it. No fuckery. This is new. Well, the cave update for the massive holes. That's the real benefit of polyamory, is having a full dungeon group. That's true. There's always somebody to watch your shows with. That's why you got to be in a polycule. Okay, take me in here. This is new. We can break that. What's this? Crystallized mound. This is new. Probably content we were supposed to find quite some time ago, but new content nonetheless. You know me? The music off or something? It feels like there should have been, like, music at some point. No, it's all there. Over this way. One of these, okay. Overleveled, run invalidated. Whoops, I just texted you for no reason. Hey, what's up, Bob? You actually lost your streak? Damn. That's a bummer, buddy. Well, hey, it's good to see you either way. And, you know, we know you're a regular around here. Though it is fun to make the number go up, and I get that. I have some streaks in some other chats, and I do want to preserve them. So I get it. Is it just me, or is this platforming like actual, you know, Gerber baby food? Is this like actual baby stuff? Who's this? Hello. Hey, Aga, the 1 year. Let's go. Yeah, we do have the follow age. Ascending Dark. Holding down, strike, will deplete soul, replenish soul. So this is just better. We just got better this. Better smash. Watch time, 1 month. Let's go, Aga. The platform is super hard, but you also have double jump here. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm over leveled. You can always return to the path of pain. It's true. This is good though. This is all map completion. John Mound, Adventure of the Mound. This is literally all map completion, which is something that we do need to go for. In Crunchpuff, we track all the info we do. All right, so now I'm here in the resting grounds. Is there anywhere to go here? There is not. Bob wants a cookie. Bob, give me some details on the cookie. Are we talking oatmeal raisin? Are we talking chocolate chip? Are we talking lemon? Are we talking like movement tech? Okay. Snickerdoodle, baby. I love a snickerdoodle, obviously. It's technically movement tech. Okay. Hit me. For a good iced spice cookie. Iced spice. Haven't thought about that spice girl in a long time. Take me down. Everywhere in this game leads back to this damn city, man. This is the center of civilization. D-Dart gives a certain amount of iframes. It gives enough space to move around in a fight. Interesting. You're saying just the D-Dark is genuinely good as like a dodge sometimes. Okay. Now we're here. Where do I want to go next? There's a stag right over this way. Kind of the point of a city, isn't it? Beefy, literally do not get fresh with me. We were having such a nice day. You know? Is there anywhere to go right up there from the left of the City of the Tears? Is it important? That is that place that we've never gotten to up there, actually. Nice map village. I know. We're slowly getting it all filled in. Chewy inside with ginger, cinnamon, and nutmeg. Not the girl, not ginger spice, Cooper. Are you sure? Well, do you have an idea of the lore and story of Hollow Knight? To be clear, I do not. Nah, only very, very loosely. Basically not at all. A good time, like right on top of a boss, you can dash out and attack again. Interesting. Sorry, Crunch, for being so correct. Thank you for apologizing. There's some ways to go down in the waterways we haven't explored. As well as right over there, we haven't touched it all. Let's hit this spot over there. I'm right by this stag, so I can take it up to the City of Tears and easily hit that. Watch a lore breakdown. I always say I'm going to do that for games, and then we don't do it. Maybe for Hollow Knight, we'll do it. But then again, maybe I'll just say it, and then we won't. Who knows, man? Life's funny. We updated our map again? That's just the crystallized mound has been a little more filled in with stuff, maybe? Alright, so let's port up there to City of Tears, see what we can make happen. I do feel like that was the way we got in and then it got, like, blocked off, right? We went in that way originally and then we got stuck in the city for a little bit. It was forever ago that we were playing that point of the game. One lore word, Dad. Oh yeah, we did see Dad. Got AFK for a bit? No worries at all, Mira. We'll catch you in a little bit. You are just a terrible little baby compared to me at this point. Alright, so yeah, just go to the left here. No rules until Mira gets back. Aga's still here. Aga will bring the damn hammer down. I never... Oh! That's so funny. So is Gizmo, true. That's so funny. I just had to pay some Geo for this, and I totally just didn't have enough a long time ago. So I never opened this. Yep, you just never walked here. That's so funny. Cooper, thank you for holding it in. And now I can actually go over to the left, finally. The number of times I've looked at that and been like, oh! That's so funny. Sometimes it do be like that. Open this up. Redeemer react next stream during dulls. Get him? What are you gonna redeem? What do you want me to react to? Ooh, another one of these. Let's go. Bobble number 3, baby. That's actually kind of big. Acquire all vessel fragments. That's all of them, baby. That's all of them completed. A TF2 meme video. Interesting. Titanfall 2 or Team Fortress 2? Or Tilda Swinton 2? Okay. So after all this time, all that was here was that. Team Fortress 2, okay. Hey! Inquisitiveness. Made Cajun salmon for dinner. Interesting. I don't eat a lot of salmon. We were just talking about that earlier, but I do like Cajun stuff quite a bit. Like generally, I'm the kind of guy you put like just the word Cajun in front of any dish, and I'm like, ooh. You know? That's the kind of spice my bland ass can handle. That's the kind of spice a milquetoast motherfucker like me can get down with. Okay. This whole area is explored. City of Tears, explored, handled. Yep, thanks. See you next time. Hey, we'll catch you later, Inky. Take it easy. Have a good night and have a good stream. Anything over here? What if we climb up manually? No. Why does it feel like it shakes the screen more than normal? You rap? All the rows of solo bars? Oh my goodness. Alright. That was Thanos from Infinity War. That was Josh Brolin as Thanos in Avengers Infinity War. Where do I want to go next? Royal Waterways honestly could be not bad. There's a couple things there we haven't hit. So, in interest of just map completion right now, which is what I've kind of found myself doing, why don't we do that? How many pale ores do we have, by the way? 2, and I think we needed 3 to upgrade our guy next time. So I don't think we can go back to upgrade yet. Most fashionable faction in TF2? I have genuinely no idea. I'm uncertain. I haven't played TF2 in a long time. I played it, like, on the orange box as a kid a lot, and I haven't played it, like, since then. Like, when I played TF2, there weren't hats. If that puts it in context. I've heard about the hats in TF2. They were not something I personally played with. I played TF2 on the Xbox 360, baby. I haven't played TF2 since before Hats were a thing either. For me, that was Orange Box time, and that was mostly Portal for me. Me too. It was mostly Portal, a decent bit of TF2, and then almost no Half-Life. I like dabbled with Half-Life, and I was like, let me go, you know, shoot guys as the sniper on that one map in TF2 where is Two Fort. It's called Two Fort. Holy shit! I'm so stoked that just came back. on 2 Fort, wherever there'd be the snipers on both sides, and the scouts would be jumping across the rooftop there. And you just try to get that really satisfying dopamine one tap on another sniper or a scout. Great shit, man. Really fun. Good memes. Crunch, out of the 321, soon to be 322 deaths, which one was your fave? That's a good question. That's a good question, and frankly, I'm not qualified to answer because I don't remember, you know, 321 of them. My favorite Hollow Knight death. We definitely had some pretty silly ones. I love snipers because of their innate ability to have tunnel vision and be vulnerable to backstabs. 100%. I was terrible at TF2. I'm not saying what I was doing was in any way good. I was bad at the game wholesale. I occasionally played Scout as well, and I played the big beefy guy. What was his name with the minigun? The ads were so fucking funny for TF2. Remember the ads with him talking about his minigun? The Heavy, yes, the Heavy. I can't believe I remembered fucking 2 Fort, but not the name of the Heavy. Let's go left first. Very much enjoyed being an annoying spy. Oh, I also, towards the end of my time playing TF2, I remember I was getting into playing the Pyro. Because Pyro was fun. Pyro, you basically play like an SMG character in like COD or something, where you just hang out in like tight corridors with like corners and stuff. Because if somebody is close enough to you when you start firing at them, they were cooked. You know, but if you tried to run up to somebody, you were never going to get them. So you had to be like in tight corners when we played TF2 on stream, honestly. Gentle when I sneak into your base and steal the faces of your helpless men. TF2 is a great game. Without TF2, there would have been no Overwatch, you know? It would be fun to play that on stream at some point, honestly. As like a one-off variety thing. I wonder, it's got to be a totally alien experience at this point. Chat, actual backseat question when you... actual backseat question about a game we're not playing and may never play on stream. When you boot up TF2, does it load up with like a Fortnite-ass screen now where it shows like your guy on the main screen and you can like spin him around and there's buttons at the top that are like play, social, shop, runes, battle pass? Because if so, I'm gonna cut my toes off tonight. One bad thing that came from TF2. It's a damn shame Valve stopped making games. TF2 would have been remastered. No, it's as good as ever. Is that true? Not exactly? Okay. You guys know what I'm talking about, though? Because that's what the fucking Sims looks like when you load it up now, which is insane. TF2 is pretty much the same. Okay. All right. Oh, I forgot the bottom half of you lived as well. Keep me going? Okay, we're in a new territory here, chat, so we gotta look through this room thoroughly. The only thing that kind of costs money is cosmetics, but there are so many cheap ones, you actually need like $2 for everything to have a nice outfit. Oh, that's nice. I bet your Sims don't shower either, Stinky. The only time I really played The Sims beyond like dabbling a tiny bit as like a kid was Leah convinced me to give The Sims 4 a try recently. By recently, I mean like years ago now, when we first started dating. And I played a Sim for a little while. You know, I worked my way up a little bit. I started making some money. I started doing pretty well at my job. And then I set my sights on Bella Goth because she was a total fucking baddie. And I took her out on a date. I convinced her to divorce her husband. And then we got married and I moved into her house. And it gave me full choice to just choose what I did with the rest of the Goth family. So I moved Mortimer Goth and all of the children into my starter one-bedroom home so that Bella and I could enjoy the Goth manor to ourselves. But then after that, Bella started doing this weird thing where she was like depressed because her family left or something. So I just like was like, okay, and I stopped playing the game. You know? The house was cool though. As was the sex with Bella Goth. I don't know what they thought I was gonna do. Fucking... I can't have been the only one to go down that path either. Wipe depressed, just leave, that'll solve everything. There are a few updates introducing weapons and such since you played, as well as a fun defense style called Man vs. Machine. A bunch of community-made hats and emotes you can buy with the weapons be unlocked for free or gifted you by another player. Interesting. Never played Oxygen Not Included. I've wanted to play RimWorld. That's another, like, Sims adjacent game that I think would be more my speed. They gave the source code for TF2 over to the people of Steam, and that surprisingly makes it even better. Interesting. Another rancid egg. We don't need those. I never die, and therefore never need to recover my souls. They're currently playing RimWorld. Let's go. I just know that one's a big, you know, a big hunk of game. You're also currently playing RimWorld? That's funny. Eep. I know that's a big hunk of game. That's all I'm saying. So it's like, it's one of those ones, ooh, at least as far as stream is concerned, that's kind of a big decision to jump into. I think we're going to hit Factorio before that one, to be real with you. But know that I've got my eye on it. I own it as well. I already have it. I think I played like an hour or two of it and was like, okay, yep, I can see how this would be cool, but like, I wasn't in the zone to want to like go all in at that point, and I've had it kind of just sitting in the library since. Dwarf Fortress would also be fun. Dwarf Fortress feels like quite a lot to learn. But then again, yeah, we're sitting here learning Noita, which is also that. This was like the start of the stage, right? We're kind of seeing the whole room here, but that's good. We want to thoroughly explore. I'm still missing charms and stuff, some of which could be very helpful. Steam remake with like graphics instead of the ANSI art, and I don't know if I ever opened it. Well, hey, you supported some good devs. All right. Gotta be something here, right? We're already here, okay. Or Fortress, it won't go bad in the meantime. It's true. RimWorld can easily be played for a single run, and I can guarantee you'll come out of it with a story to tell. I do remember when I booted it up that it seemed like it had a decent amount of, you know, the onboarding was going to involve a pretty good amount of adjusting to, like, UI and everything. Some stellar tracks in this OST, too. I was thinking about buying a physical copy. For Hollow Knight, there are great tracks for sure. Be a cool thing to have. Okay. Another room we haven't explored. Gotta be able to break that from the other side, maybe? Whoops. I hate the little squishy sound these guys make. Your band have merch? No, we don't. We've been talking about making some, though, actually. We were gonna put the big emo copy pasta on the back. There's like a very funny emo copy pasta about like what real emo is. And we were gonna throw that on the back. I actually like put together a design a little while back. We just gotta, you know, pull the trigger and get it over to this like printing company that our bassist has worked with before, that he's near enough to like pick it up. Very much an accelerated armpit fart. Armpit farts. Those are bringing back some memories. All these like spiral symbols on the wall everywhere. I wonder what those mean, man. What did that do? Cornifer, yeah. Hey, what's up, Night Penguin? I do have a band. I haven't been sharing the name on stream just because it could lead back to my like IRL friends and stuff so easily. As well as my like IRL name and shit. It would dox me. But it's just a cover band. It's the emo cover band. We don't do originals or anything. We do like emo nights, that kind of thing. We play like alternative music from the early 2000s for millennials to get drunk to and forget for, you know, a couple hours. Forget all their woes for a couple hours and sing Sugar We're Going Down. Armpit farts were easier as a kid. I'm a lot fuzzier nowadays. I guess that's a real thing. Okay, so that path's all open now. Count me in, yeah. We're at 87% completion. Fungal waste. Do you have anything? That one up there in the very middle that is the little like acid dip, the little acid U-bend thing that I'm suspecting I'm gonna need something else for. When I was exactly Deegan, exactly. We do some MCR pretty much every single one, if not every single one. There's still some more ways to go down over here. We explore that. Beefy's original advice was just explore down and right. Which I don't see any ways to go down and right for what it's worth. At least ways that aren't hidden. We got a box of signed MCR merch here at home. This is no way a critique. Oh no, I didn't take it that way. Don't worry, don't worry. This is also something. There's a way to go there in the distant village. Looks like we explored the Queen's whatever pretty well, and then Teacher's Archive has a couple ways to go. Named area if you want it. You know what, Beefy? Go ahead. I'm eventually going to want to do all this stuff for map completion anyways, but go ahead. This is what I want. Hit a bench so we fill in that area. Where is it? Inventory, map. There it is. I literally went past it like twice. Want to see that stuff all filled in? Let's go. Ooh, there was a way to go up there that we didn't get, though. Hey, what's up, Lincoln? Welcome in. Royal Waterways is the place I'm referencing. Okay. So I was doing the right thing, and then I left. And then I left it. Beefy's surely upset with this development. Okay, take him back. Now take me back over here, and let's see what we're trying to find. Maybe this is going to lead us to the Pantheons. We still have other big encounters to solve, though. Just pray. Yup. Let's go, baby. That's someone who understands and explain a community-built Noida wand works, and all I could say is that I'm still confused and these wands get really complicated. Yeah, I just had something happen in the YouTube comments where somebody explained why I wasn't understanding how one of the wands worked in one of our episodes, and somebody else in a comment was like, I don't get it either, and then somebody explained it was because of like always cast, including a cast delay, which I didn't think it was going to do, and there's always more to learn. There's so many nooks and crannies of Noida wand building. A little puckering sound, man. Alright, bench straight down. Perfect. My favorite RimWorld story came out of a modded multiplayer run with my friend. Our characters are named Grunk and Blunk. So, some chickens wandered into the colony, and Grunk wanted to keep pet chickens. But a wild dog came in and started killing and eating the chickens. So Grunk, naked, armed with a club, went to get revenge on the dog. A fight ensued, and Grunk was left bleeding out on the floor. Prior to this, due to Blunk's poor cooking, had food poisoning. So Blunk limped over to the dying Grunk, vomited in Grunk's wounds twice while patching him up before falling over. Officially ruined dinner. Oh, and a game over. Let's go, that's amazing. Hey, Squid, thank you for the resub, buddy. 21 months, holy shit. Dude, I'm gonna need a 2-year badge soon. You're gonna be the first one. That tells me I have 3 months. Till a 2-year badge is coming. Heading off for the night, but just got the... my anniversary. Such a fun ride so far. So proud of what you've accomplished. Thank you, dude. That's so nice. Genuinely. I really appreciate you, man. Thank you for hanging out so much. Thank you for the support. Thank you for being here, dude. I hope you have a great night. Sit on this bench. Ooh, RimWorld does sound fun. Lots of emergent stories. This is not good. Wait, 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 wait. It's okay. Haha. Oh! RimWorld is a bunch of small systems that interact with each other in a complex way. Yeah, ultimately it like is similar to Dwarf Fortress kind of, right? Where it's just like a big part of it is that every single person's life is really thoroughly simulated and they all like have very distinct tastes and issues and stuff. Hear the sound? A rainbow oat? We graduate to a giz at 2 years? That's actually funny, becoming a gizmo eventually. Yeah, maybe a rainbow oat at 2 years, but then after 2 years, you go to a giz. Because then we'll have until 3 years. That'll be quite a while to go up to that next one. That's good thinking, sister. We could also come up with some more colors. This is going to be a boss for sure, right? If you played the OG Rogue, that could be fun. Hello, Dung Defender. Chad, it's me when I was talking about poop ice cream. He's throwing turds. Don't worry, I've dealt with this. I've killed the ape in Sekiro many times. I've dealt with throwing turd moves. Ouch. Getting destroyed. Are you dead? No. But I'm gonna take the heal phase. That was quick. God, I think we're a little over level for this. Doma doma doma! Alright, P2 me. Overkill is underrated. Alright. Supposed to be like the first boss you fight? What? In the whole game? In the whole game? Defeat the Dung Defender. I got a trophy. Defender's Crest. Remember when you fought the vampire guy? Yeah. I was supposed to come down here and do that instead. Where's the Defender's Crest? I checked in the least organized way possible. There it is. Unique charm causes the bearer to emit a heroic odor. What the fuck? A heroic odor. Huh. The Defender's Crest. A heroic odor. Remember when you fought the vampire guy? I enjoyed watching you figured out that fight and struggle, but I enjoyed also watching this domination. Yeah, I guess I didn't know. Fill it up. The only issue with RimWorld comes from streaming it. A lot of people in the community want to help out, which leads to backseating, so you or chat will need to repeatedly mention the cookie system. Yeah. Well, we're no stranger to that with Noida streams, you know? Go to pay Brock a visit. Yeah, I guess do a lot of people just come straight down to the Royal Waterways? They must. New Londo ruined safely? Yeah, what did that change? It's so interesting how much optional stuff there is in Hollow Knight. They went in so hard on that side of stuff, you know? We kind of want to get over to the other side. This is not the way to do it, though. This is not the way to do it. For what it's worth, I thought you already had a heroic odor. No, I'm stinky, remember? I'm very, very stinky, chat. Alright, keep me going up this way. Let's go back down, and then we want to shoot straight across with the C dash. C for cunt. Talking on the playground with the homies. Yo, you get the cunt dash in Hollow Knight? That shit's sicko. Heroes fighting all day in heavy armor, usually with a gambeson under it. That's true, yeah, they would be stinky. Heroic odor, if not stinky. Yeah. You're speaking some sense. You're not speaking dollars, I'll say that much. That odor bro's gonna just crop dust the bugs to death. That could be a way to do it. We should equip the heroic odor just to see what it does. Speaking some stench. It's a fun. I literally just thought in my head, I was like, I wonder if there would be like a society that, you know, kind of valued, like its hierarchy was based upon ability to generate the most, you know, powerful stench. And then I was like, realistically, it probably doesn't work, right? Because to smell the worst also means to be the least hygienic at the end of the day, which means most likely to, like, die of diseases and stuff. So I feel like then, you know, you wouldn't be highly regarded because you'd be dying all the time and shit. But I don't know. If we're talking about fantasy races, you could just come up, you could just make that work. You could bend the rules to your will. Alright. Tell me what we're missing here. Hey, sir, you smell like you fought an orc or two. Chat, if you could... Speaking of slaying an orc or two, if you could sign up to basically go into the Matrix of your choosing, you get to just go into the Matrix, and it's of your choosing. Like, if you want to be, like, you know, an Aragorn insert who's in a party that has, you know, plot armor, and is going to just be a Giga Chad and going around being a hero slaying orcs, you can. If you want to be a wizard in Harry Potter land, you can. If you want to be a Jedi, you know, you can. If you want to do whatever, you can. But you have to go into a thing, you go into the Matrix, and a corporation slurps your energy juices and uses you to, like, you know, power, like, the oppression machines. Would you do it? Yes, your friends can join you. You can all decide to be in the same Matrix, I guess, if you want. We're not... there might be specifics beyond that, but we're not going to get into it. Because I'm not going to lie to you, I don't think I'd have the strength. I think I would go into it. I don't think I'd have the strength, chat. Isma's Grove! We found a new zone! We found a new zone! Is the alternative to be subjugated by the oppression machines? I have questions. Yeah, we can't... it falls apart if you think into it too much like that. It has to be purely on just the moral quandary of it. It has to be purely on the moral quandary of it. And I'm saying I don't know if I would have the strength to overcome that moral quandary, genuinely. Like forever VR Minecraft. Freedom all the way? I don't know if I would take that, man. I've tried freedom, and it's alright sometimes, but I kind of think it'd be better to be Aragorn. Is anybody with me on that one? Dude, this is the area where we're gonna get the ability. This is why Beefy said we want it. This is where we're gonna get the ability to take dunks in the dip. We're gonna be dunking in the dip. Isma's Tear. Acid shall be repelled. Swim in acidic waters without coming to any harm. What did I say? What did I say about dunking in the dip? Everyone's a battery? Who would they sell donuts to? That's... Once again, those questions are beyond the scope of this question. The answer is no, you should read Hank Green's books. I read Looking for Alaska. Isn't that a Hank Green book? Or was it a John Green book? Maybe it was a John Green book. Is John Green his brother? Okay. We can go into the drink. Yeah, it's a whole new me. If he did know what I wanted. But that was... Okay, so not a big zone. That was literally just like a little guy. It is a little guy, but that'll let me get that other little bit of map completion. That was an ability that I felt like I was going to get for a long time, so it feels really nice to finally get it. Now we've explored this whole area. Honestly, I just leave. Straight up. And that's absolutely remarkable thing. I think IRL chat, this question, there would be, if you start digging into all the factors, there would be a lot of, you know, a lot of stuff for maybe why you don't do it. But I'm saying if, like, right now, somebody came to you and was like, you could just tap into this today. It'd be pretty hard to say no. Hey, what's up, Carrot Lover and the TV trio? Heroic Odor time? Good call. Take off, what do I not need? I like all this stuff, man. Lose the quick focus, I guess. Put on the heroic stench. Now we got 2 slaughterous left. More iframes. Take a look at our map. Oh, we're stanky. I saw it on us. Saw us stinking it up. Yep, we saw the whole grove. It was just the little thing there. Okay. Map's looking pretty full. And now where we want to go next is right here, baby. Not super easy to get to via any single stag station. I guess it's going to be the Queen Station one there. That does put us close to the Teacher's Archives or Fog Canyon or whatever as well. And there's a way to go over there. Up. Go. Holy shit, we're stinking. What's this gonna do, man? Certainly it's gonna do something. Matrix fun fact, the studio made them change the plot so humans were used for energy instead of the original intended use, computer power, because they thought audiences wouldn't understand. Oh, I think I remember that, actually. I think I'd read that somewhere before. Hey, actually, the orc fucks me up. Am I dead for reals or what? No. No, you'd be alright. Once again, you have plot armor. You have plot armor in this VR situation, or, like, if you die, there are, like, respawning rules, and it's like, okay. This is not where I want to be. Wrong way. We want to go over this way. Computing. I'm not proud of my answer. I'm not. Yeah, you could have Legolas's hair, Moonsan. It could all change for you, buddy. You don't need to go to Turkey to get Legolas's hair if you're going into the Matrix. Can I change to different simulations? I guess for the sake of making it harder to answer the question, let's say yes. But you can't leave the Matrix. You have to go from, you know, one lobby of the Matrix to a different one. Turkey ain't saving shit. I'm proud, bald. I'm bald by choice. I've got a great head of hair. I choose to go bald. I love Jason Statham and the Meg 2. Jedi was fun, but now I want a waterbend? Yeah, let's say you can. Let's say you can change simulations, but you have to stay in the Matrix. And you are aware of it. You're aware you're trapped in there. How do you like my stink, baby girl? Alright. Finally, chat, we're gonna go under here at long last. It seems like we were supposed to have been able to do this long ago, by the way. This is probably where we're gonna get that fucking, like, you know, charm I didn't have that I saw Wash have. Your tiefling Sith here? Where do I sign up? Yeah, Mira, would you go all in? Would you be like, it's fine, I'm in it? Okay, this was actually that path. Thought some balloon guys so far? They're alright, I don't mind the balloon guys. Immediately, sorry, yeah. I'm kind of... agreed. I'm with you. Is it the right thing? I don't know. Also, so this is trash, by the way. This is just a little bridge between these two areas. It's basically nothing. Basically nothing. Easy? That was it? No, we missed one. Where's the one we missed? The helly? Oh, there it is. Okay, that's another one of those done. That's another thing cleared. We really didn't get anything for it, though. Oh, shit, I'm done playing Star Trek now that pompous-ass Chadwick joined. He always cries when he can't be captain. No, I feel like it wouldn't be like that. And that's where it kind of starts to fall apart when you, like, bring friends in and stuff. But just imagine that none of that's a problem. If you choose to do it, everything will be good in the simulation. But you are morally choosing to check out and support the corporation. I'm out of the real world. I'm going to exist in the fake world now. The corporation can suck my blood and charge their batteries or whatever. So I'm saying, like, ethically, I feel like it's hardly defensible. It's hardly defensible, but at the same time, I can't blame anybody, man. I can't blame anybody. All right, where do I actually want to go now with that in mind? So we open this up. That does this. This little up, it says return to the crossroads. But where? Could I be whoever I want in the sim? Yes. If you want to be a beggar on the street, if that'd make you happy, hell yeah. If you want to be the king of the galaxy, you can be that too. Hey, what's up, Midnight Chili Zero? Welcome in. You could be Crunchpuff if you wanted to. I wouldn't recommend it. This does say... Where the hell? Hey, this is new. I'll take it just to be me. Okay, that's interesting, Ramsey. So you're saying you would choose to accept it and then just be your regular self in your regular life? Am I smelling what you're stepping in? Is that the truth of it? Now we're here. Okay. Because I don't know, man. If you're going to take it, may as well live it up, right? You're letting go of the reins. Who I want to be, not who I'm stuck as. Okay, sure. Yeah, that's totally fair too. If you're like, I just like if I chose it to be me, but just be like a successful streamer, you know, who gets to live that life instead of, you know, working for a corporation like I do now. That's fair too. The true you. Yeah, I see that. Okay. What's this stench for? I mean, it's heroic. Zote always talks about being a hero. Maybe this has to do with Zote? Maybe he likes the stinkage? Because you gotta wipe better. Do you know what's a thing with some, like, you know... some more homophobic fellas that they don't like to wipe their asses because it's considered gay? That's genuinely a thing that some weak... some weak and self-conscious men believe. They would rather have a dirty ass crack, making them a walking, you know, beacon of plague and filth. Show me your charms. Buy me a drink first, Midnight Chili. Damn, thanks for actually saying my fucking name right. Oh yeah, no worries. All right, I'm stinking. Why are we talking about wiping our asses? I mean, I literally this time I was not the one to bring it up. I actually have a defense. It's all in the logs in the chat. Okay, that's all connected now. Well, actually, look at this chat. That's an open door. That's an open door. Do all the other similar perspectives and considerations. Yeah, it's interesting. We'll be making an impact. I think now, where is that one in Deep Nest the only actual apparent door? There's also both of these rooms we haven't seen the top of, like in the center there in the city. Not convinced there's anything up there, though. Like you style. Thanks, Midnight Chili. Yeah, the only one is this door right here to the left. Really not that good of a charm, if I remember. I'm curious what it does, though. I have the charm on from Dung Defender. We just beat Dung Defender. Apparently, I missed him for, like, the entire game. I'm still missing a good number of charms, though. I guess Deep Nest is where we're going next. We should end this episode pretty soon as well, actually. It's almost 8:30 here. Cookie on charm? Sure, go ahead, squirrels. Apex, you finished on mobile with 112% success. Nice, 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 nice. As a heads up to everybody coming in, please no spoilers or anything. I am still trying to figure out everything on my own. I know I am close to the very end. We have the cookie system if you want to give me some info. Let's, you know what let's do? Let's give 5 attempts to the next Zote. Let's say 4. Let's get up to 325. Mira, you mind throwing up a prediction? 325 on the next form of Zote, and then we'll wrap the episode there. Which ones? But it's synergizing with some other ones. Interesting. The Grim Troop still there? No, I beat them. Cape of Oon and Lake of Oon? I'm not sure what that means, Midnight, but also, please don't tell me stuff if I don't know. Vigorous, diligent, overwhelming, gorgeous, passionate, terrified, beautiful, powerful, Grey Prince Zote. Just do a big Damahe. Whoops. I wonder what the stink even really does, man. Oop! Can synergize with other charms. Damn it. My first ever bet, Puff. Don't let me down. You bet 10 points. My step granddad on my mom's side, who we don't keep in touch with, was the type of person who would firmly believe and stand by the fact that you can't shake another man's hand for longer than 5 seconds, otherwise it's gay. That's Ramsey, that's a lot of belief. This is pretty hard. I'm gonna be real with you. You believe in me, I believe in you. Okay, Ramses, you're right. I'm sorry, I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna shut the fuck up and I'm gonna log in. Too low? Oh, risked it. Wasn't worth. Rough. Sad cookie? Sure, hit me with the cookie, Nightlife. Do we keep the stink on? I don't know, chat. Is your checkpoint? No, you're good, you're good. Could have bet them all. I don't know what they're for. They're for channel point redeems below. So if you click, you can see what some of the redeems are. The big one, Deegan, is at 100k channel points. You can request that I will play a game. And if you do, it'll be on the schedule for, you know, there's like a queue basically. And we'll do a full segment of it, which means like at least 3 hours. And if the game's above $20, it goes up to 200k points. The big one is feet. The big one's not feet. Ignore the feet redeem. I'm not sure I like stinking. Not sure I like stinking, chat. Kind of want to change my charm. Back to the, like, you heal faster one. Oh! Brutal, one more. The fragile charms that can break, you could have made them unbreakable if they were still around. Oh, interesting. Ready for some delicious Tenkaichi too. Yeah, see, and that's why betting can be real, because betting can bring around big money as far as the game requests are concerned. I'm ashamed to say that some doubters around here have requested a good few games off of the doubting games. Requested games off of doubting games. Hit. Just poor play. Straight up, just poor play. Absolute waste of time. Absolute waste of time. You bitch. That was luck, and then I died anyways. God damn it. God fucking damn it. Love Tenkaichi 2, still play it, but would probably request a game I'd rather see you play. Yeah, that's totally fair. It takes up a good while to save up 100k points. It's just that expensive because, you know, we gotta space them out, so. That was fast, I know. It was bad. It was bad. I'm gonna blame it all on the stinky, but whatever. That was some Zode attempts for fun. Give me all that money. Ramses, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Ramses. Knowing the points? Yeah, they build up. They're not too slow. It's just like, you know, you can't expect to hang out for a week and then have 100k. You know, like, it's going to take some time of chilling and hanging out in the streams. I'm taking off the stink for now, chat. I'm taking off the stink for now and the stalwart shell, and I'm going to put back on my quick charge thing. Okay? Thank you for the support, Ramses. I appreciate it. 10 points in doubt, 622 gained. Big trash. Big trash. All right, let's go ahead and call that first episode of Hollow Knight for the night there. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. That was a lot of fun. We're going to keep going next time. We will keep looking around for other stuff, I guess. I'm actually not totally sure what we're going to do next. We'll go to this deep mouth thing and see what that is, but I have a hard time believing that that's going to be, or deep nest. I don't know why I said deep mouth. We're going to go to deep nest. We'll explore that. But I don't know, man. I don't know what else we're looking for here, but apparently there's still some decent stuff to find. As far as completion goes, we are at 91%. 9% left to find. Charge 100k a week if you're as good at gambling as me. All right. You're still on. You can't talk like that. All right. We're going to end that episode there, but we're going to do one more Hollow Knight episode after this, so stick around if you're enjoying the stream. If you're watching on Twitch, hit that follow button. If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks, everybody.